Hi guys, so I wanted to show you some free campgrounds that we have seen along the Murrumbidgee and Murray River as we've been doing our river series. So stay tuned and we're going to show you a few great campsites that you guys can enjoy. So this is Bunyip Hole campsite that is at Darlington Point on the Murrumbidgee River. So we're going to show you around this free campsite, and we're going to show you a whole stack more free campsites. So this is interesting because Bunyip Hole is a national park, and yet they let dogs in here. So not all national parks don't allow for dogs. So this is interesting. So just keep that in mind. So there's heaps of space here. It's a little bit awkward to get into. I wouldn't recommend coming in here in the rain unless you're prepared for it, because we went through a few bog holes, wandering our way down the dirt tracks around different spots to get down here. But once you get down here, so we've come right down to where the pit toilets are, and it is lovely down here. But you can see there's plenty of space right by the river, and it's a nice open area. So look at this. Oh, there's even a rope to swing off to swing into the water. Not that I'm planning on doing it, but you look at how big that old dead stump is there. That is just huge. You can imagine though, the Murrumbidgee used to have paddle steamers in it. So you can imagine the paddle steamers going up and down the river along here. And that would have been really amazing. Now across the other side is another campground which is called the Common, but the Common doesn't actually have doesn't have toilets, and I didn't want to set up the Portaloo for a one night stop. So here we are at our next free campground that I wanted to show you. Now this is Lake Benanee, I think that's how you pronounce it. Found this on Wiki Camps. It is literally just off the highway. I'm going to show you around this second free campground. So we're at another campground. So just over there we can see the truck going past. That is the Stewart Highway. So it is a little bit noisy here at night, but other than that, I didn't hear much noise in the caravan, but when I was sitting outside I could hear it. But this is a beautiful wetland area, not far out of Mildura. And these are all the native birds that you find around here. Some beautiful little birds. And you can see it's a lovely campground as I pan around. Proper toilets there. They're suitable for disabled, so nice big toilets. There's also a baby changing table, but there's no showers here. So this is some interesting information about the area we're at. And you can hear the trucks going past in the background. Yeah, so I'll just come over to here so you can see roughly where we are. So we're here at this lake in the free camping there. There's actually like tables and chairs overlooking the water. Now, having seen the entertainment last night of some people going down onto the bottom layer and then getting bogged, I would recommend that you stay up the top at the main campground, as opposed to getting yourself stuck in the sand down the bottom. But and that part, looking at it, generally floods and is underwater. Those tables and chairs in here, but you want to get in early if you want to get a spot here. But they do have an honesty box where you can actually put some funds in, make a donation. It's not mandatory to do so, and I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't been able to find the box, but I haven't given up hope on making a donation here. But it does say on Wiki Camps that this is a free camp, so it's not compulsory. But you can see all of this sand would be underwater when the lake is right up. Oh, sailboats! Pelican sailboats. I love pelican sailboats. They are so much fun. Is that? That is just stunning. All the pelican sailboats. This is just beautiful. So how beautiful is this lake here in the background? Guys, it is just stunning here. It's a little bit cloudy and overcast, and I'm still cold. I tell you what, I'm getting tired of being cold. I'm hoping that we'll get up to Queensland in the future. But at the moment we're just doing the river series, and we're showing you some free campsites along the river. So this is our second free campsite. Hey guys, so we're at our next free campsite, which I wanted to share with you. So this one's on the Lachlan River, and it's beautiful. And we're just going to get ready to have some lunch, and I'll just turn the camera around so you can see that's the Lachlan River behind us. And we've headed down a little road called Phil's Crossing Road, not far out of Cowra. And it's just a beautiful picturesque campsite, and it's very friendly. So while this campsite is wonderful here along the Lachlan River, one thing I have noticed about it is it's still cold. It's still, admittedly it's a time of the year because it's September, but the wind is cold. There's been a lot of rain if you've been watching the rain. But other than that, it's a nice spot. It is a bit boggy down here, so you do have to think about where you're going to put your caravan and check out that you don't get bogged, because it's quite slippery with that black mud. So as you can see, while the campsite's great, it's a bit boggy. We camped up a little bit higher with the caravan so that we didn't have to go through this bog, and I'm going to nip around here with Dougie so that we don't walk through it either. But there's nice tables here, so that there's also places where you can have a fire, which is good. But I think we picked a nice spot. We've got river edge views, and it's just peaceful out here. You can hear the birds, and there are garbage bins, but like most of the free campsites, there are no toilet facilities out here. So we had to set up the camp toilet, and that's fine. So if you're looking for a free campsite, this one's not bad. Now there is one issue, and that's that there are quite a lot of the big trees. So you do have to be selective where you camp. And that's why we picked a sort of open spot away from the main trees. As I mentioned, this is a great camp spot. I'm actually surprised because at this time of the year there's absolutely nobody else here. We're right on the Lachlan River, and we're about 15 k's out of Cowra, just off the road that goes out to Canowindra. So it's a beautiful spot. I'd highly recommend it. We did find it on Wikicamps, so I'll include that information here in the video. So here we are at the next campground that's free, just outside of Mildura, and this is called King's Billabong. Now, it's not a huge amount of space, so there's lots of little pull-off areas, but there's not a great deal of space. So everyone's sort of crammed up against everybody. There's quite a large one coming down now. So it is completely off-grid. You need to be completely self-sufficient. Back down where the sign is, there is a boat ramp and there's a little bit more space. But the view is spectacular, and you can have a campfire here. Obviously in the winter you don't need a campfire in the middle of summer, but it's lovely. I've just got Dougie over there on the tree, and we're going to go up and have a walk along the road along the campsite. So this is the last free campsite I'm going to be showing you in this video, and it was fantastic. Right on the Murray River, and it's called Paradise Beach. Now there is a booking admin fee for the parks, but it is a beautiful spot. Found it on Wikicamps, and it was only $6, so it may as well be a donation campsite. But it's lovely. There are no facilities, so you have to bring everything with you. And it's very popular. There's a lot of other people here. There's boating, fishing, relaxing. What more could you ask for? And it was great just being out by the river, relaxing, just like here at Paradise Beach and the other free campsites I've shown you earlier in this video. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and why not check out some of my other videos that I have here. We've had some great times exploring the rivers and exploring different sites. Stay tuned for our next episode as we explore more of the Murray-Darling Basin.